Pretty More.
Charming Joe.
And we are here with another episode.
Another one.
Evolution of Us.
Is my mic right, baby?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I just don't want to, pick up the
static.
The
shirt jacket.
You look like the guy from Wizard of Oz, not me.
Look, come on. Come through with the jacket.
You like this jacket?
The jacket is nice.
I'm hot too. It's hot. I am sweating.
Well, there's no heat on today, so it's your fault.
Let's get through this episode. I burn up in this jacket.
Him and these jackets.
Where you get these jackets from?
Well, what's up, y'all?
It's like a Lego jacket. This jacket is funny. It's all right. Beauty is pain.
Beauty is pain.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you look good, baby.
Thank you. I'm in my onesie.
In your onesie.
I know.
That looks cute.
Thank you. You
I
like this
that.
one. You like this one.
Mm-hmm. I do like that one.
Thank you, baby.
It's cute.
Thank you.
Like a toddler. I like it though.
Anyways, you guys, welcome to Evolution of Us. For those of you who don't know,
we are the DMV's newest what?
Podcasters.
Better know it.
Coming to you with relatable topics
Yes.
like family, money, sextimacy,
You funny, right? Okay.
likes, dislikes.
Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how y'all feel, man. Please. We can't stress it enough. Please put your ideas in the description box down below. Comment. Let us know one of you guys might be on the show.
Yes. Yep. And we're pushing monetization.
Please.
So please
help us.
Please help us get there.
Help us, please.
Help us.
I love it. But y'all know what time it is, right? This jacket is for times like this.
Right.
For
Fly.
times like this, to rhyme like this, but I had to grind like that, to shine like this in a matter of... Y'all know the rest. But we're going to take a shot. Why? It's shot o'clock. If you love yourselves. Now, we love each other.
Yes,
as you guys know.
Yep.
But we take a shot because we love ourselves,
Yep.
more importantly.
Yep.
Now, we are individuals first.
We are.
And we want to make sure that we always understand that.
Yep.
Okay? So take a shot if you love yourself, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers. Me too. It's a little strong. What's this, baby? You poured these today. Good
You're
Lord.
strong.
Gosh.
Very strong. Look, jacket. Look, jacket.
Ooh, it's a hot jacket. That's how I sweating at you. I knew it's a jacket. I'm not nervous. This thing is hot. Ooh, let's get this episode. All right. What we got for you guys today is
Come on.
part 3, I believe,
Part 3.
of our questionnaire. All right. So
Is
we
this
left off.
This is the last part?
No. So we have part 3, I believe, part 4, and maybe even part 5.
Ooh.
It's that many questions. Remember, it's 36 questions. So
Right.
I said 36. So this is 53. Yeah, depends on how you look at it. If your camera's flipped, this says 35. Let me just add 1. So we're good. But anyway, let's get into the questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
I am.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right. Question number 22. I love asking you questions first because it gives me a minute to think. To get my thoughts, my ideas ready. To prepare myself, I love to ask her the questions first. But anyway,
Oh, Lord.
alternate sharing. Something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. But share a total of 5 items. Now,
Okay.
I read that question before you start 2 ways. It's saying share 5 items apiece,
Right.
or in total, we can share 5 items between us. Now, because I love to be thorough and I like to be, very, if I can say, persuasive, not even long-winded, but I like to give the people,
I'm kidding.
so much depth
kidding.
of our relationship and who we are.
You're detail oriented.
And I like details. I'm oriented. I like the fact that we can choose which way to go with the question.
Yeah.
And we can also kind of twist and conform the question to make it our own. So what I'm going to say is we're going to do 5 characteristics apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you can't think of 5, that's cool. I may not be the man for you. That's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. But if you can't think of 5, I'm gonna think of 5 things that I like about you. Okay? But always the good news is we start with you.
Okay, baby.
5 things about me.
So 5 things, 5 characteristics I love about you.
Yes.
First thing I'm gonna say.
Your birthday's coming up.
Your birthday's coming up.
It is.
But you know when it's your man's birthday, it's your birthday too.
You better be.
So my birthday is
It's
coming
your birthday.
up. Right. Act bad in the worst way.
Okay.
5 things, 5 characteristics I love about my man. First thing I have to say is his free spirit.
Okay.
I love how free spirited he is. Even just moments ago when we were walking the dog, he just broke out dancing, singing as if the music was playing. He's in the club, he's on stage, people are watching, his name's on the wall. Like, he's very, I don't want to say theatrical in a bad way, because it's not bad.
Right.
But you just have such a free spirit. You could be so fun. You don't care who's watching. You don't care who's looking.
Right.
Kiss me in public. Grab me. Let's dance together. I love that free
Aww.
spirit about you. Like, I love, love, love that. Number 2, I love, love, love how motivational you are.
Okay.
And most of the time when I'm not motivated, you're telling me, like, you know, I'm motivating myself by trying to motivate you, just talking it out loud.
Right.
But when I'm in a rut, when I'm down, he is so motivational. And you know what it is? You ever be in that moment where the spirit is on you of feeling sad or angry, and you be like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear. Why is he still talking? Like, I don't want to talk about this. Like, I know I gotta do this. I know what we gotta do. He keep talking. He talking about Meek Mill and all these people. I don't want to hear about this. Yeah, they, you know what I'm saying? But he keeps talking, and it's like the spirit just leaves. And I'm like, all right, baby, you know what? You're right. Like, I gotta get motivated. You're very, very motivating, more than you think you are.
Okay.
I love that. I gotta throw spiritual in there because my walk with Christ has changed. I was saved before I met him, but my walk with Christ has changed since I met him. I'm definitely more reading my word more. I could quote scripture. I have favorite scriptures. I fasted for the first time in this relationship. And now I do a weekly fast. I'm on Bible study. You know, we go to church every Saturday consistently. Like, we can't even miss a Saturday. And if we do, for whatever reason, it's like, oh my God, it's been so. So I love that you brought me back into this dedicated, devoted, spiritual woman that I am.
That's 3.
Okay, 3. 4, I love how you're a hustler. I'm a hustler, baby. Joe is a hustler, and I don't mean it like on the streets. I mean like he is very thorough. He's looking at every way possible to be an entrepreneur at all times. Whether it's I'm a fashion, selling clothes and things like that, or home cooked, our business that we have. Although it was my baby, my idea, but you really like molded it together. The LLC. Oh, Evos is an LLC, guys. We didn't even toast to that. But we'll get to that. But Evolution of Us is an LLC officially because of him. He's very much so an entrepreneur. Love his leadership spirit. Very much so a leader where he will put his ideas out first. He will lead the pack. Like, I don't mean he's a leader here and there, now and then, because he has an idea. He's always a leader. If you have that group project that you got to do, Joe gonna speak first and be like, this is what we doing. That's Joe. So I love that for you. And then 5, I got to take it back to love and affection, even though we just talked about it. But my lover boy, I feel like the love that I received from Joe, genuinely, to know how you are as a person and to know how somebody is, how they are. If they're loving you through your love language, that lets you know that you're loved. So the fact that he loves me through my love language, even when even if I've pissed him off, I've pissed Joe off so bad more than he says. He loves me unconditionally. Joe will give his last to me. And I don't mean if it's cold outside, let me have your jacket. I mean if it's his last. Joe would give his lung, his finger, his heart just for me. And I really, really love that unconditional love that he gives me. And I've never had a man ever in life love me, be patient with me, care for me, provide for me, show me things in life. That's love. When somebody really takes their time to define you. I feel like he's writing a dictionary, and if he has to define Morgan, he's writing down what he wants me to be, but in person, he's molding me to be that definition. And I love that. So thank you so much. And that's only 5.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be quiet now.
I know, but this episode has been how long?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like 12 minutes.
Oh, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I really love you, baby, and I appreciate you so much. So 5 characteristics is not even enough.
I know, it's like where do I go from there?
Not barely enough.
You start out playing, but like when you hear a person talk about you, I'm like, I appreciate the things you've done for me. Like, and how you treated them, it's so refreshing.
I love you.
Appreciate that, baby.
Thank you.
Okay, I have things about Morgan. One, I really love, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tell you guys how they come to me in order. Her beauty. I love how beautiful my woman is. Like, I love, like, when I wake up in the morning, you ever watch a person sleep, you know, and you look at them and it's like, oh, wow, I'm so lucky, you know, and when they wake up and you guys are like going throughout your day and she's moving and she's cooking or she's cleaning or she's just in the passenger seat driving or she's driving herself, you know, when you just glance at your woman in church, I do it often in church, especially when she sits to my left. She sits on my left. I always look at her because for some reason my pastor, I feel like he's always on my left. So I always have to look in that direction, but I always glance at you, and it's like a wow. Like, look at her. Like, look at how beautiful she is, you know. And you know, I take pictures of her. She has no idea I'm taking pictures of her. She could be doing the most, you know, innocent or chill activities of all time, like sitting on the couch, like watching a movie, like walking the dog, cooking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I take pictures and I look at them and I tell her, you know, over time, like, you know, I took all these pictures. Like, oh my God, when you take this, it's like, well, this is 3 weeks ago. This is a month ago. Like, this is, you know, a long time ago. But I'm just always so caught up and so captivated in who she looks like, and I appreciate that. You know, and it's a blessing to be with a person that you're truly attracted to. You know, if no one else thinks you're beautiful, I think you're so beautiful. That's number 1. Number 2 is I'm caught up in the way you. No, I'm gonna break it down individually. I love the way she cooks. I'm gonna go with cooking first, and the way she spends her time. You know, it's not just like a, you know, look, I'm pouring sauce over noodles, or I'm throwing chicken on any oven, and I don't know what time it's supposed to go on. Like she spends as much time cooking as she does loving me. You know, she puts her all into it, her seasons into it, her love into it, her perfection, what in the way she feels is perfection into it, and it always translates into what I taste. Always, you know, and she's a really, really great cook. And I don't care if she's tired. I don't care if she's been at work all day. She hasn't been at work all day. She spends the exact amount of time trying to perfect what it tastes like for her, for me, for us. And I do appreciate the effort you put into that. And I love that. So much so that we have a cooking business. And I wasn't cooking before I met her. Now, not to say that I couldn't cook. I just wasn't cooking. And because she has spent so much time showing me that love comes from the kitchen, it's now bled over to what I feel like comes from the kitchen. And I don't just eat, and now I'm giving my all. I'm trying to learn different recipes and what different seasonings taste like, and I'm looking at it from different perspectives, from different countries and nationalities, and it's all because of her. And it's so funny that a person can really change you and put you in a place where you're like a student. And I'm such a student in the kitchen, and I love that about myself. And it's so much so that I'm able to give her what I know, and she's able to give me what she knows, and we brought that together, and we have our business, and God is blessing, and He's going to continue to bless our business. And I love that because that definitely came from her. That's, I believe, 3. Keep track of it. So I may lose track. 4 is how submissive she is. Oh my God. And it's a submissiveness that you can't even explain. It's like, baby, I want X. And let's say I'm asking her for something. It's like, baby, already done. I did it already. What's next? And it's like, dang, like, baby, I know you don't even feel like doing X, Y, and Z. And in her mind, it's, yeah, but because you're asking, or because I know this is who you are. Because half of the things I don't have to ask. They're already done because she knows the kind of person I am. And I love how submissive that is. And it's not done with an attitude. It's not done with any lip. It's not done with a grudge. It's not done with any anticipation. It's not done with, well, you know, it's not tit for tat. Well, if I do this for you, can I get this in return? It's, even if you don't, Joe, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z for you because I love you that much. And oh my God, I so appreciate that. And if, for all the real men out there, if you know, when a woman is that submissive, it makes you want to do so much for her. It makes you want to return that favor. It makes you want to be reciprocal. It makes you want to be in a place where whatever she needs, or whatever she wants, if it's in my powers, if it's in my reach, she has it. It's done for her. And I love how submissive she is. And that's number 4. Excuse my dog. He's having a bad dream. The enemy is always working, obviously. But number 5, my final characteristic, because of the question sake. I have 5 more I can give you guys. But the 5th one I'm going to tell you guys about is how she, and I'm going to think about this. I like thinking about my answers now because of Will Smith, which will be in another episode. But I like to think about my answers. I love the fact that she is so spiritual. This should have been number 1, but I was telling them as they came in my mind. But she's so spiritual. You know, the way that the enemy is lurking around our house, in our home. Can you talk? I can't even talk about it. It's the way that the way she's she's fasted and she prays and she loves to be, and it took time, it did, and she was willing to learn. She was willing to be, a vessel that the Lord can use for the household, because sometimes people aren't willing. They're so stuck up and they're very, they're not transparent enough, and then they can be very prideful in the fact that she's broken down her own barriers and she's been able to accept what the Lord is trying to do in her life. And for us, I do appreciate that. And the fact that she prays when the enemy is working, he's lurking in our household. Sometimes, she's helped me, and she's rubbed me and prayed over me and prayed for me. And it's been time after time, and it's, the energy is like lifting because she's praying and she's just doing what she's taught. And because she's taught that, she's starting to learn to believe and trust in him, and her faith is growing. And it's showing when she's praying.